what are heightened people? That means we're talking about very eccentric, quirky, not run-of-the-mill people. They exist, maybe, but if they do exist, as weird as they are, they still, the way they interact with each other, still has to abide by those laws that humans have.
Yeah.
That's how we deal with farce. Like, you look at Seinfeld, there may not be anybody on this planet like Kramer. But if there was, the way he interacts with people on the show abides by the same laws and behavior that people have on Earth. So as zany as you are in a scene, you still have to remember that those certain laws still apply. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Took me a long time to figure that one out. Believe me, a lot of my sleepless nights trying to understand how farce works. And that is how it works.
Yeah.
It's the given world that they're in, as eccentric and weird as they are, they still have to interact the same way as far as how people listen, how people interact, how, this is a chair and how I, react to a chair. The same way people on Earth. But that means also when you're dealing with a farce, we're talking about very heightened, like that guy that makes the noise, heightened characters, meaning very quirky and eccentric. The way you're playing him is more like a guy in a comedy. A farce would mean weirder.
Okay.
If he's messy, it's not enough just to be a little disheveled or just sort of casual. If he's clean, you're not enough.
Okay.
Even your hair doesn't work.
Okay.
You're dressed too cool. If you're a guy playing Felix and you work out, you'd almost have to hide it because it doesn't work. It's confusing.
So I'm too jacked.
You just look too polished. You're too Hollywood.
I'm too attractive.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So dweeb it up, man.
Okay.
This guy's kind of a dork.
Yeah.
So, have your hair maybe parted on the side,
Okay.
and combed, perfectly. And he certainly would not have a shirt unbuttoned like that.
Yeah.
He would have like a tie. He probably wears a tie to bed. This is a
Okay.
farce.
Okay.
So everything about you, the colors that the clothes that you wear, everything is amped.
Okay.
It's got to be, what are you doing? Everything is just jacked, to use your word. It's amped. Everything is heightened. That's what heightened means. The way I look at it is, again, it's like Don talks about standing in front of one of those funny mirrors. And if you stand in a circus and you look and you see that funny mirror-looking dude who's like now 17 feet tall.
Yeah.
Now, if I took that guy and pulled him out of a mirror and put him on Earth, that's a heightened character. Still exists, still eats, still sleeps, but really weird.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Okay.
Like, if you stand in front of a mirror, Andre, and it makes you suddenly short and really fat. And we took that image and pulled it out of a mirror and put him in my theater and watched him interact with people. That's what a farcical character is. So you got to be like that.
To be patient.
Oh, that's cool. I'm cool with that. And if you need to make it organic, then you would say, well, I need to be patient because my wife always said I wasn't, and that killed my marriage, so I need to work on that. But I'm not seeing the side of you that wants to take the chair and throw it against his head.
Yeah, no, I didn't build up the emotion.
Well, you will.
So
You will. But I need very different.
Yeah.
You need to be like a bird, the way you sit, the way you can. He would sit like this,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Like this, and you would be like, you know what I mean? Like you would have no problem putting your elbow on the table and leaning like this on the table. And you would be bothered by that.
Yeah.
Not because of any other reason other than the fact that you just want him, it's too out of control.
Okay.
His need for perfection drives you nuts. You will see later in the play. But now, It's kind of charming. It's kind of funny. You have no idea what you're getting into.